Gentlemen, welcome to Rochester, and welcome to the first episode. Welcome to the first episode of Monday Night Raw.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making his way to the ring, representing the Judgment Day.
Hello, everybody. Rochester hosts the first Monday Night Raw after WrestleMania. And we have got something special for you. It's draft night. But we need to determine who's getting the number one pick. So the general managers of Raw and SmackDown have picked their champions.
Yes,
Raw's champion, Finn Balor. SmackDown's champion, I don't know, because I'm not the SmackDown commissioner. I'm the Raw commissioner, Hammersmith, also on commentary, and I am joined by the SmackDown commissioner. Please introduce yourself.
So, as just brilliantly introduced by my co-partner on the commentary team, Commissioner of SmackDown, my name is AJ Clark. Before you ask, no relations to Styles or Lee. I'm a different type of AJ. I am here to bring you, hopefully, what seems to be very, very good commentary. But also, excited for this opening match.
It also seems like you're bringing someone to compete against the Demon King, Finn Balor.
Yeah, that seems to be the case.
So, I wonder who you've picked. Shall we find out?
I think we shall. I think you'll
Okay.
like this, mate.
Well, not really, because I'd rather you not bring anyone and I get the first pick.
I don't think that's how it works, mate. Because let me introduce you to a mad dragon.
Huh.
Now this just went from a match to a fight.
Two fiery competitors, eh?
Two fiery competitors indeed.
Now, I got that. Why this guy?
Well, in the words of the SmackDown General Manager, which I shall not name drop just yet, we wanted somebody to bring that brute force, that natural brute force that they have. Ilya Dragunov, we know what he can do. Absolute mad lad.
Yeah. Well, that's all well and good, but it ain't gonna matter much when you've got a former world champion on the other side of the ring.
You will not win a
Sorry. You say former world champion. How long was he world champion for?
I don't think that really matters when
Oh, that
all you need to
does.
hear about is a world
He
champion.
didn't even defend it. He was
Well,
champion
that's-
for what, a day?
That's the Demon's fault. That's not Finn's fault.
Oh, boo-hoo. It's the same person.
How do you know?
Oh, because I've seen it before.
How do you know they're the same person?
New Japan.
Have you ever seen them in the same room
Yes.
together?
Yes.
I am sensing the fibs. Anyways,
You can do
here we
that.
are. The first match of this universe mode.
Ilya Dragunov is looking to get things going here.
Oh,
Oh. Is Finn really a changed man? He's gonna offer a handshake?
Offering a hand.
Okay.
Yeah, everyone loves sportsmanship. Let's just see how long things stay respectful here. Kind of a jaded view of things. Obviously, there's a
Oh, Finn!
things can get heated here, but these two competitors clearly realize
That knee that is braced up on a semi-permanent basis. Finn started off strong. And he's gonna keep going.
this would have been a great idea from Balor if he targeted the right knee. He did not just then, he targeted the left. So he's quite dum-dum.
Oh, I think Ilya just heard what he said. He's going to take that into consideration. Oh!
And
I
that
think-
is just a little bit of what Ilya can do.
And here's what Finn can do. back after that knee.
That's the wrong knee again,
Finn!
Finn.
Wrong one! The other one!
Uh-oh.
This isn't gonna end well.
Oh, well, I guess that works. Oh!
Oh, crikey.
Finn knows the weakness and he's going to exploit it to his own advantage.
Then, fair enough.
Oh,
Brilliant
beautiful.
arm drag.
The WWE Universe matching Balor
And Finn
energy
Balor with the
here as
applause of the
continues.
people. This is his show. And speaking of this being his show, I, Hammersmith, have some news to bring you. And that currently, the Tribal Chief is on his way. That is right. The World Heavyweight Champion is set to be here tonight. But Finn Balor has to keep his focus on the Mad Dragon. And he does. Oh,
Hoisted up and
what is this? Oh,
16.
Beautiful reverse DDT there by Balor.
if I'm Ilya, Ilya needs to figure out what he's going to do here because Balor is all over him.
So much torque
So
on the
far
knee
he
angle.
is, yep. What can Ilya do? Balor just seems to be on top of his game at the minute.
You've got to talk to your man. Actually, Finn,
Out of the ring.
bring him over here.
Ilya!
Heading
Ilya,
up, but needs
get
to be
up!
aware of the
Get
referee's
up,
count.
Ilya!
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
Oh, oh.
There we go!
Hey, ref, he's cheating.
No, 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 no! Look at the power!
Oh, God damn.
Let's hope the visit to our desk is only temporary.
Oh, Finn played it smart.
Coming.
Double axe handle missing. Ilya, big boom.
Dear Lord!
Bringing this back into the ring.
Oh, Balor. Sling blade, no. Ilya reversing.
Hooked up.
DDT. Oh, and Finn. Saw it coming.
Sweeps the legs.
Oh,
Uh-oh.
double stomp. Crushing the lungs and chest of the Mad Dragon.
Shoving him into the corner now.
Oh,
And a
damn.
chop
Oh,
and a punch, chop, punch, chop, punch, chop, punch. I think Ilya
God
busted open.
damn.
Was being held back with
Golly,
his
indeed.
Dragunov left an opening.
Oh, and again. Ilya gets rolled. Oh, Finn rolling now. Oh, my God.
He's starting to feel the
Ilya puts some zing into that, doesn't he?
He does indeed. That's the one thing I love about
Oh!
Ilya Dragunov.
Balor out of the gates like a dash hound.
This man right here.
I would have gone for something like a Jack Russell. They have a lot of energy.
Oh, he flips that
Ooh. I think there might be a shotgun drop kick attempt there, but Ilya stops it very early. Uh-oh. Back and forth we go.
It's fisticuffs between a Russian man and an Irishman.
If you've ever been in a pub, you know that a bar fight is always won by an Irishman. Speaking of the Irishman, oh! Sling blade! Big elbow! And Balor's going up!
Perched up top.
Oh, oh my! Ilya's alive! Finn, no. Please. Big clothesline. Ilya's on a roll. Who's going to get the first round pick for their brand? Ilya's ready. Torpedo.
Almost out of control, but it doesn't matter when Dragunov is practically
Finn.
invincible.
Dragunov with momentum.
And that holds Dragunov
Oh,
back.
Balor.
He's headed to the top now.
I think Dragunov was looking for
Balor.
the
To the grotto. Oh, Balor trying to play smart, but Ilya. Both men down.
Finn Balor's under the gun.
what a match to kick off.
Oh!
Balor straight back up.
Sling Blade, no! Power bomb! Uh-oh. Ilya's alive. Oh, Balor just toyed right in his face. Ilya ain't gonna have any of that though. Oh, Balor! Sling Blade, no! German! Oh, he's holding on. Uh-oh. 2!
Doubles. No, it's
Oh my god. Oh! Ilya might have just got the advantage against Balor. At a bomb, no! Finn Balor with a bomb of his own called his right hand. Oh!
And we knew that these two would give each other a fight, but neither one of these men is backing down here. Not even a little. And now
Uh-oh.
What?
Fair enough.
Ace bomb!
To the jaw.
Exclamation delivered by
Finn. Wake up. Oh my god!
Balor's arm shot up like a rocket after that 2 count. And Dragunov can't let this
Oh,
get to
in
his
there.
head. He needs to keep going. Needs to keep fighting.
Oh, Balor!
He's able to shut down the offensive flow.
Sling Blade!
Adjusting their opponent against the turnbuckle.
Balor's alive! Oh boy! Shotgun dropkick!
Balor brought the fight there.
Up he goes! Finn Balor with the coup de grace! But Balor's down! Balor! Arm draped! 1, 2,
I'm not making that.
3! That coup de grace took everything that Finn Balor had. And Finn Balor wins the first draft pick for Monday Night Raw.
Dragunov is still.
Ilya,
He did not expect
that was a
this one
big,
to slip
big
through his
fight.
fingers.
But you cannot deny the special capabilities of Finn Balor.
Yeah.
So,
Hats off to both men. But
yeah.
onto the draft. I just did my rise.
Here they are! The new general managers. Monday Night Raw's GM, Big E. And for SmackDown,
They hit the ring of
It's-
tires. I love it. I love it
The
so
Red Brand
much.
kicking things off with the first pick.
on SmackDown, it's Rey Mysterio. But Monday Night Raw get the first pick of the draft. Now the question is, who to take?
Who does Big E take from Monday Night Raw?
Yeah, I told Big E just before he went out there, do your thing. Draft whoever you want. And the question is, who is he going to draft?
Good question.
Well, in the first pick of the 2026 WWE Draft, Monday Night Raw are set to select Jacob Fatu.
Oh, that's a big one. Jacob Fatu to Monday Night Raw, leaving a blue.
It is a big one
blue
indeed.
brand. What? A
Yeah,
snake.
Jacob is one of the best in-ring professional wrestlers today. He just beat Drew McIntyre in an unsanctioned match.
That.
You can see
He
Ray just clapping
did.
that.
So now it's time for Friday Night SmackDown to make their first pick. The main question is, who would you go for? Who do we go for? That is a very, very good question.
Yeah,
And
there's a
you know
lot
what?
of top quality talent.
And you know what? I think we have. I think SmackDown has its answer.
Oh, has Ray given you the first pick, has he?
Well, this was a joint effort, I will say. We both sat down together. We both decided to have a little bit of a chat with each other. We decided, we want this individual. We, Friday Night SmackDown, would like to take, and this might hurt you a little bit, we would like to take the Ring General Gunther.
Oh! Oh, damn! Are you... Oh, God.
SmackDown drafts Gunther. A statement pick, drafting the ring general. You want a tough guy like this to start your brand with.
Gunther to SmackDown. I don't think Gunther's ever been on SmackDown.
He has.
Raw sizing things up for their
Well, besides from
second
the
pick.
Cody stuff, I don't think he's ever been drafted to SmackDown.
I
I think he's always been a Raw mainstay, really.
don't know. Intercontinental Championship when it was on.
I'm
SmackDown?
stupid. You know, I don't deserve Gunther. I don't deserve Gunther after that. So you know what? Big E, my big man. I wonder what he's got in store here. 'Cause it's an interesting thing. Do you want to try and keep your best talent, or do you want to try and poach from the other brand?
It's a
Well,
very,
that being
very
said,
good question.
Well, that being said, unfortunately for SmackDown, they can keep whoever they've got right now.
What do you mean,
Because-
unfortunately?
Big E has just told me the second pick for Monday Night Raw in the WWE draft is Oba Femi.
Oh, damn. That is a big pick.
Look how happy Big E is in the corner. Oh, you love
He
to
is
see it. Ray is just so
ecstatic.
sad. Look at that sad Rey Mysterio. Look at him.
Well, I don't think you'd want to call him sad for much longer. Because,
Oh dear.
well, we at Friday Night SmackDown, we would like to keep one of our superstars. Yeah, maybe
Oh.
their Mania wasn't that great, you know, having a little bit of a loss. But nonetheless, we still trust this person. It's Friday Night SmackDown. We would like to take the Apex Predator, Randy Orton.
Oh.
Picks Randy Orton.
The Apex Predator looking for prey on SmackDown.
Randy Orton, a man who has just come off a loss. However,
Cost them later.
he did walk out of WrestleMania, busting Cody Rhodes' orbital bone.
For the Raw GM.
That he did.
So,
That he did.
yeah.
On to you,
So, I
Mr.
mean, I
Big E. Who
Now,
is Monday Night Raw taking?
with that being said, I don't think I'd want a guy on Monday Night Raw that is going to be unhinged like that. So, to be honest, I'm happy that you're taking him. So, Monday Night Raw have deliberated heavily on this pick, and we think now is the correct time to go for it. Because over on Monday Night Raw, we would like to select the Genius of the Sky, Io Sky.
You know what? I
Raw drafts Io Sky.
And that is without Rhea Ripley. Rio is potentially split up.
okay. Ooh, interesting. Interesting.
Yeah, so just to confirm, we are drafting Io Sky as a singles competitor.
I like it. Friday Night SmackDown. This one is coming from Ray himself. So I have
Booyaka.
not had a say in this. But Friday Night SmackDown would like to confirm both of Charlotte Flair and Alexa Bliss. We would like Charlexa, I believe their name is.
Wow.
Queen's throne is on SmackDown.
I mean, it's a smart pick. You get 2 Hall of Famers there.
Which is
Look at Ray,
exactly
look
why
how
we
happy he
picked
is.
it.
Look how happy Ray is. But that is round 1 completed. We're going to go through the picks again. So the first pick of the draft is Jacob Fatu. For SmackDown, it's Gunther. The second round, Obafemi came to Raw, while Randy Orton stayed on SmackDown. And in the third pick, Io Sky stayed on Raw, potentially splitting up Rio. I don't know if Rio's going to Raw or SmackDown yet. That's going to be on Big E. And then SmackDown have drafted Charlexa. So that being said...
Hold on. What do you mean? Rhea's the champion.
True. However,
Oh,
you have just confirmed something I wanted to say.
okay.
The champions are eligible on the draft.
Oh, okay.
So, if I was to draft Rhea Ripley to Raw, I would be taking the Women's Championship with me. Or would I?
And then that would mean I'd get a free choice of Liv Morgan, which would then mean I'd get the Judgment Day. Would I want to do that? Bringing Dominic Mysterio over to the brand where his father's the general manager? I don't know.
Would you,
I don't know.
would you want Rey Mysterio staring at you for the next 3 weeks going, why? Why you bring down?
Absolutely not. Absolutely not.
But, ladies and gentlemen, that is round 1 done. Okay, round 2.
Is about to change.
Big E and Ray are back out after deliberating with us, the commissioners. And they are ready to draft again.
Their 4th pick.
Yeah, and if I'm not mistaken, I believe it is Monday Night Raw
Yep.
going first again.
Thanks to Finn Balor, we get the first pick in every single round on this show. So, with the 4th pick of the WWE draft, Monday Night Raw would like to secure its main event. Monday Night Raw is drafting the OTC Roman Reigns.
I like it.
The table set to preside over Raw. He's all fists, feet, and fury. What a great
With
pick.
the champions now being eligible to the draft, it kind of makes sense to secure your world champion and to not let that sly little boy, Rey Mysterio, steal him from under my grasp. Roman, welcome back to Raw.
An important choice at number 5 for SmackDown.
All right, so if that's the case, I feel like we better should just get this done and dusted right away. Not Monday Night Raw, what am I on about? Friday Night SmackDown. We would like to confirm the American Nightmare, Cody Rhodes.
SmackDown picks Cody Rhodes. It's undeniable.
I'm not gonna do it.
Cody Rhodes joins
I get copy.
So,
Let's put this guy in a match with anyone the GM's
Cody
picked.
and Roman are set to not be on the same brand again.
Will be the round 5 pick of the
Interesting.
Red brand.
So, who are we going to draft? Big E, I hope you are thinking clearly. Oh, hold on. I think Big E is ready for his next draft pick. So,
Oh.
with the next pick in the WWE draft, Monday Night Raw selects the United States champion, Trick Williams.
Okay.
Gab and the gift of jab to a new brand. He will step on next to grab that brass ring.
Good pick. Good pick. He's only just joined SmackDown, and now he's off to Raw. Fair enough. Rey Mysterio, he's already confirmed his next pick. We, at Friday Night SmackDown, would like Rhea Ripley. We would like Mammy on the blue brand.
SmackDown selects Rhea Ripley.
Which means Rio is officially split. Which makes sense. Women's World Champion.
The Raw War Room weighing its strategy here.
Big E, I wonder what's in your brain today. Oh. I like that shout.
No. Don't you dare pick who I think you're going to go for. Don't you
with
dare
the
do
next
it.
pick
Don't you dare do it.
of the WWE draft, Big E and myself would like to select Solo Sikoa and the MFTs.
Solo Sikoa, the street champion.
Okay.
Joining a new brand. He wants to prove he should have been earlier, and I hope he does.
Moving on to me and Rey Mysterio over on Friday Night SmackDown. We would like to confirm the acquisition of the man, Becky Lynch.
Whoa.
SmackDown chooses Becky.
Okay.
Great pick for SmackDown.
Which means that I will be automatically getting Tiffany Stratton. Look how happy Ray is. But that is round 2 done. So let's just go through the picks again. For Monday Night Raw, pick number 4 was Roman Reigns, and for SmackDown it was Cody Rhodes. Number 5, the 5th round, Trick Williams was stolen from SmackDown, while SmackDown confirmed Rhea Ripley. And then Monday Night Raw again have taken the MFTs away from SmackDown, while SmackDown have taken Becky Lynch from Raw. So, we'll see you all in the next round of the draft after some short deliberations. So,
Still some big names yet to be picked.
yeah, and this is the last round of the draft for Monday Night Raw, which means you'll have to wait until SmackDown for the next 3 rounds. Now, just to confirm what you're all thinking, we will have until the end of Backlash in Tampa to confirm any trades we would want to make with each other.
Yeah,
and that does include people in NXT. However, we do have a limit on that, where we can only draft 3 superstars each from the developmental brand.
Yeah, that came with an agreement between me, you, and also the NXT general manager, Robert Stone.
Yep. So, with that being said, shall we get into the final round of the WWE draft?
I think we should. This is getting good.
Okay. Well, after deliberating with Mr. Bigster Easter, we have got our next pick ready. Ladies and gentlemen, the next pick in the WWE draft is absolute Ricky Saints.
Ricky Saints. The Revolution is joining a new brand.
That's a good one.
The brand felt
That is a very,
incomplete without
very
this guy.
good one.
Great late pick. A tough choice awaits the SmackDown GM.
Very well then. Friday Night SmackDown. We have already got our next pick in mind. We would like to go for our current Intercontinental Champion, Penta.
Okay, so you want to... I'm going to press it now. You want to draft the guy that you would have gotten anyways. All right.
Yep.
The roster's on notice. This guy's coming for him.
Okay.
Just in case you took him and we'd have to crown a new champion or something, but no, we kept him for safety.
With the next pick of the WWE draft. Say that 3 times in a row. WWE, WWE, WWE.
I don't think I want to, mate.
We will take... The Vision.
Surprised they got picked this late on. I'm kind of shocked.
He deserves better.
Which currently as it stands, does not include Paul Heyman apparently. But I assume Paul Heyman will be going with them. But as it currently stands, Paul Heyman is currently MIA. We'll have to figure out what's happening there. Obviously after Brock Lesnar's sudden retirement, I think he's taking a bit of time away to evaluate things with himself. So,
Right, yeah.
take your next pick.
Moving on to here at SmackDown. We would like to pick, my friend, All Ego, Ethan Page.
SmackDown picks Ethan Page.
That's a great pick.
Ego with Ethan Page. This guy can and will.
But
take
that
on
means Ricky
anyone
Saints and Ethan Page won't have to listen to each other anymore.
who is about to
And I
join
think
the
both of
Raw
them would be
roster.
goddamn happy with that.
Yeah, they've been tied together for a while now. So, with the last pick of the draft, it's been quite an enjoying thing. Now, remember, after this, I believe we will be hearing from the World Heavyweight Champion, Roman Reigns, which will be very exciting. But, with this last pick of the WWE draft, Monday Night Raw would like to select Drew McIntyre.
Whoa.
And Team Red selects the indomitable Drew McIntyre, an out-and-out bruiser.
Now,
He's taking
currently,
his fight to
Drew
the show.
McIntyre is away filming right now, but he will be back after Backlash in Tampa. So that's some good news. You'll be hearing from Drew McIntyre sooner rather than later, ladies and gentlemen.
Speculation who joins SmackDown next.
Yep. Oh, back with us now, is it?
Your last pick of this episode of Monday Night Raw before we head over to SmackDown for the next round.
You know, I'm kind of surprised none of us went for this person yet, but quite shocking indeed, considering that this person is Seth freaking Rollins. He is a visionary. He is a revolutionary. He is Seth freaking Rollins.
No, you're a freaking dick.
Down selects Seth freaking
How am I?
Rollins imposing his vision on SmackDown. He's no stranger.
It's spoiling it, but that was going to be my first pick on SmackDown.
Well, I can't have. I can't pick Becky and not pick her hot husband.
Hot husband.
I can't.
God
do
damn
that
it.
to her.
God damn it.
And you know what they say? Save the best till last.
Ah. I really did not want to lose Seth. He was going to be a very important part of Raw this year. But that's the fate of the draft sometimes, I'm afraid. So, you'll see them on screen now. But the picks from Raw and SmackDown are as follows. Monday Night Raw picked Jacob Fatu, Obafemi, Io Sky, Roman Reigns, Trick Williams, the MFTs, Ricky Saints, The Vision, and Drew McIntyre. While for SmackDown, they selected Gunther, Randy Orton, Charlexa, Cody Rhodes, Rhea Ripley, Becky Lynch, Penta, Ethan Page, and Seth Rollins.
Ooh, damn.
So, I think there's only one thing left to do. And that's to hear from the undisputed World Heavyweight Champion. Here we are with the World Heavyweight Champion. The OTC is in the building after one of the greatest main events in WrestleMania history against CM Punk. Some strong words from Roman. Hoping for acknowledgement and to reunite the family and to take this place back to the promised land. Oh! Jacob's out here.
Does
Jacob? I think Jacob wants the title because he's all gas. No breaks with it.
Yeah.
Yarami. Jacob wants the title. Jacob wants Roman. Roman takes his time, deliberating over this. Now, if you remember, Roman's first match as undisputed champion back in 2020 was against his cousin Jey Uso. This could be a very similar scenario here. You're on! It's on! Backlash! Your main event has been made! Roman! Jacob! Yes, please!
Let's go.
So just confirm with Big E, the main event of Backlash Tampa, Roman Reigns against Jacob Fatu has been made. Now, when we come back with you next time, round 2 of the draft, and also to determine who gets the first pick in the second round, it'll be a female from Raw and a female from SmackDown to determine the pick. And then after SmackDown, we've got Backlash in Tampa, which we've already got the main event confirmed for. Roman Reigns will defend against his cousin, Jacob Fatu. Ladies and gentlemen, it's been Hammersmith, the Raw Commissioner, and it's been your SmackDown Commissioner, AJ Clark. And we'd like to thank you for joining us on the first episode of Universe Mode. We're signing out. Until next time, take care and goodbye.